Are you ready to see what lies beneath the ever-thinning veil of the unknown? Book your craft now for the Crossing Realms Conference September 19th and 20th in Richmond, Missouri.
This is the future.
This unprecedented experience allows you to not only hear and interact with a cornucopia of highly respected researchers, scientists, and experiencers. It will shape the very foundations of your reality. You will lay witness to some of the best evidence collected in decades.
This is the future.
Be a part of history in the making. Get your tickets now at eventbrite.com. The Crossing Realms Conference, where the paranormal becomes normal.
Hey everybody, happy Tuesday, 6:33 on a Tuesday. Where else would you rather be than be right here? Talking about all kinds of fun stuff, talking about that awesome conference that we are going to be traveling across the country for.
And pink Post-it notes.
And pink Post-it notes. Well, maybe not the pink Post-it notes.
Yeah, it is. We're all talking about it in the chat.
Well,
so.
Yeah, I know. I see it. Yeah, we'll have... Yeah. Okay. Anyway, how's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's having a great start to your week. It's a short week. Well, for some of us.
For us.
Yeah. One more
collective.
Right. One more day, and then travel day on Thursday, party time on Thursday night, and then the conference starts Friday. So Big night tonight. We have MaryLynn Bast on here talking about being a medium and ghost hunting and what she's going to be doing at the conference this weekend. Hopefully Mike's going to be joining us. He just sent me a message. He is deep underground, but he will resurface in possibly 10 minutes. I'll let him explain on that one. And then make sure after this show, you jump right on over to BMR. All the Misfits are going to be there. Talking crazy stuff, and whatever comes out of our mouth is going to be, you never know what's going to happen when you get all of us together. And then you have Tex later on. So how are you doing?
And happy birthday, Mickey.
Happy birthday, Mickey. That's right. Thank you. I didn't have it on a Post-it note. I'm sorry. And I wished you happy birthday this morning, actually.
I did too, but I'm here to remind you. Should
we sing happy birthday to her?
No, nobody wants me to sing. It's her birthday, and that would be so bad.
Say it's your birthday. Okay, that's about it.
Yeah.
Maybe I wonder if the karaoke machine has happy birthday.
I don't know. I'm sure it does.
I mean, we could. I mean, we don't need the song to sing it. I mean, we could.
No, we could just do it, but I would have to have some liquid courage to get up there and sing. I just don't sing.
Yeah, no, me neither. Yeah, I sing in the car and in the shower where no one else can hear me, so we're good.
Yeah, have our own concert.
Yeah.
I play all the instruments. I can sing Adele, Lady Gaga, Rush, Metallica.
Mm-hmm. Hit every note and everything, right?
Absolutely.
Right.
Got fans. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Anywho.
Oh, never mind. I'm not going to show that. I was going to share a little video that I had, but I'm not going to share that. Anyway. We're going to bring MaryLynn up. Here she is. Hi, MaryLynn.
Hey. How
are you?
I'm good.
Hi.
Thank you for spending part of your Tuesday night with us.
Absolutely.
When you should be packing, actually.
I should be packing. I've been packing all kinds of other stuff, so tonight I'll have to pack my stuff now.
Right. Priorities.
Priorities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll pack tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of laundry to do, so I'll have to do laundry and then I'll pack. So whatever. But
Yeah, that's the one ththing everybody asks me is like, what is it? Because I do so many different things. It's like, what is it you don't do? Laundry.
mm-hmm.
I hate laundry.
I don't mind laundry. I don't like doing whites. I don't know why whites. I just don't like it.
Yeah. I don't like to cook, so there's that.
Well,
My daughter cooks.
I was going to say, every time you come on, your daughter has some fantastic dish that she's making, and I'm extremely jealous.
It is like she just makes these wonderful dishes and like these wonderful desserts, and she bakes and just comes up with these wonderful healthy meals, and I just sit there and eat them and going, how did you do this?
So do you have
17
another
years
cook
old.
in the family, or is it just her?
It's just her.
Oh, wow.
She's really good.
Where does she get it from?
She has an autoimmune disease, and she can't have gluten, dairy, certain dyes, certain seasonings. She has to be very, very careful with everything that she eats. So in order for her to eat different things that aren't just bland, she took a culinary class in her freshman year of high school. Turns out she loved it. And she's now in culinary 4, and she's a senior, and they're making all kinds of stuff. So she's learned so much.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's awesome.
Make your own if you can't trust what other people are cooking.
Yeah.
Right. And that's what she does. I mean, a lot of times we've got to make our own stuff because cross-contamination, and you don't know, even if a knife touches something that has gluten and touches her food, she's in a full-blown flare.
Yep.
Wow.
I'm that way
Yes.
with shellfish. So anything food related is like, I can't eat it.
Yeah.
Can you be around it at all, or?
If the restaurant is very well ventilated, I can be around it. But if I walk in and my tongue starts tingling immediately, it's like, nope, turn around and go.
Yeah.
Yep. Wow.
But you know what? I say that I don't miss eating shellfish or anything like that, because if I have to break into it to eat it, I really don't want it anyway.
Ooh. Yeah.
It's too much work.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like by the time you get to the food, you're exhausted. And then after you eat a plate of food, you're only like not even full, not even close to being full. And you're just like, I'm done. I'm hurting. I need ibuprofen.
Yep.
I'm done.
What kind of shellfish do you eat that you need to take ibuprofen?
Oh, there's crab legs.
Crab legs, yes.
They're like, you
have to break it and get it, suck all the stuff out. And
yeah.
Okay. Okay. I mean, I disagree. I think it's well worth all the work. I mean, it's fantastic. I mean, I could eat.
If somebody else does it and just puts it on my plate, I'm good.
Yeah, if I'm going to go through all that trouble, it's going in my mouth. I'm not going to share it with anybody else. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anywho, we're not here to talk about crab legs, although that would be a great show to talk about crab legs.
Squirrel. Crab legs. Butter.
So
garlic butter.
See, I don't even use the butter. I don't dip it in butter. That's too much for me. I just, crack it and take it out of there and just eat it.
You Neanderthal. What?
Right?
You need some butter. Like even like a little garlic butter, just a little seasoning.
No.
Oh, Paul. I don't know what we're gonna do with you.
I don't either.
I don't know.
Apparently stick me with Post-it notes all weekend.
Some nice pink Post-it notes.
In case
I'm curious, how are you going to get those to stick really well?
Thank you for that.
Most of them don't.
I'm
bringing Scotch tape.
There you go.
I'm gonna bring a squirt bottle and I'll just be squirting myself. Oh, it'll be a little chilly. What if it rains? What if it rains? Make you stay out of
That's why I'm also bringing the hot glue gun.
Oh, God.
Oh, you can also get him a clear poncho and put him on there.
Yeah.
I know. I'm not helping Paul.
No.
That look he gave me.
Okay, it's
We got
fine.
Rebels Dark Tales of Appalachia here from the Nervous Hospital, directly from the Nervous Hospital.
Hope everything is okay. Hope he's in the hospital. I mean, I'm honored that you're watching this in the hospital, but I hope everything's okay. A little worried.
Something tells me I know him.
Do you?
I think I do. I think
Uh-oh.
you do as well.
I do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I'm curious.
Yep.
Okay,
Mickey,
anyway.
she can get a poncho.
Hey, what?
Mickey says she can get a poncho at Walmart tomorrow.
Yeah, there you go.
So anyway, we have a fun show for you tonight. For those of you that are going to the conference, make sure, so after the conference is over at 6 o'clock this Saturday in Richmond, Missouri, September 19th and 20th, Crossing Realms Conference, get your tickets at Eventbrite if you haven't got them yet. Anyway, you could also get tickets for a gallery reading. This is going to be in Ray County where you're doing the gallery reading in the little conference room they have there.
Yes.
MaryLynn, have you been to Ray County yet?
I have not yet.
It is an awesome place. We'll get into that here in a little bit.
Okay.
$20 at the door if you go through Eventbrite. There's also a link to get the gallery reading tickets on there. So make sure that you do that, and it'll be fantastic. And how do I get this off the screen? There we go. Sometimes I need to talk myself through things to figure it out. So right off the bat, what exactly, and I've never done or been to a gallery reading before. Excuse me. Whoa. I was not drinking before the show, really.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Not yet.
Unless my wife slipped me something in my iced tea. What exactly goes on in a gallery reading?
There can be different ones. Sometimes you can actually do readings with just individual people, just things start coming through. Also, you can do the mediumships. People will come in. For me, it's just kind of a mixture of all. So I'll start reading people, and then their people start coming through. And then sometimes it'll be standing there, but it may be related to somebody that's over here. So it's just trying to put all those puzzle pieces together and just going with it. Sometimes it's just one right after another, and then other times it's kind of slow because a lot of people will be, well, that's not me. But then after the show or after the readings, they'll come up, well, that could have been associated with me. And it's like, yeah. So if it resonates, that's where I ask everybody, speak up. If you think it's something that's connected with you, it just makes it a lot easier, and just be open to the possibilities. Because there's a lot of people that are skeptic, but when you start giving them information that nobody else knows, and it's like, well, how did you find that out? You looked on Facebook. Well, no, I'm standing right here. I didn't know you were going to be here.
Yeah. And there's no way, I don't know how many people are going to be at the conference, but there's no way that you could go through and know everybody that's coming.
No.
Yeah. So that's a true gift, I think. That's pretty cool. And we've had Julie on here doing her thing, and that's pretty amazing. I've seen other mediums do their thing. I just think that's pretty amazing. Have you had this all your life?
Since I was 4. That's whenever we figured it out. So I was sitting out on the front porch, and I was literally petting this black cat, because I remember it vividly, sitting on the porch petting the cat, and I was talking to the lady. My mom comes out and asks me, what are you doing? I said, well, I'm petting the cat. And she said, well, who are you talking to? And I described her. And she's like, there's nobody there. So I did that a couple times, and she kept telling me that there is nobody there. And I was like, yes, there is. And so we had just moved into the house. It was a small house. And then the lady that lived across the street used to live in this house. And come to find out, her mother had lived across the street and had passed away. She moved into the bigger house and then rented out the smaller house. So it was actually her mom, because whenever I described what she looked like, what she was wearing, and right down to the black cat, when my mom went over to talk to her, she saw the picture and asked her about her mom, and that's who I was talking to. And come to find out, 2 weeks after she passed, the cat had gotten out and got hit and was killed. So the cat was with her too. So I was getting both. So 4 years old, that was the first.
Wow. Because I mean, I would just kind of associate that with just an imaginary friend.
And most people think that, but you can give that much description, right down to the curls and the color of the hair and even the color of the eyes, and see it in a picture. That's not an imaginary friend, because I'd never been in her house.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's where it's like a lot of people would think is like, I'm not going to say anything because they're just going to think I'm crazy.
Mm-hmm. Did you get that a lot growing up, where people thought you were just making this up and just have imaginary friends all over the place?
No, because I kind of kept it quiet. I didn't really, because growing up here in Texas, it was kind of taboo. I was told that I was worshiping the devil. So that was whenever I was younger. I was like, okay, I'm not putting that out there. So I waited until I was a little bit later to really start working with my gifts and helping other people, because I didn't want people to get upset with me or cause any problems with my family.
Mm-hmm. Now,
wow. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead, Natalie. Go.
Did you have any, because I hear sometimes you'll hear stories of mediums where they'll wake up in the middle of the night and people are standing around them, spirits are standing around them, waiting to, like, I have a message, I need to tell you something. Has that happened to you?
Absolutely. Wake up and there's faces right there. And it's like, that's where I have to set the boundaries. And actually, probably 3 or 4 nights ago, I woke up and I looked, and there's this great big black mass that was hanging over me. And I just kind of did that because it startled me.
Yeah.
I looked away and looked back, and it was gone. Normally, whenever I see those shadows, it immediately shows me its face, but this time it didn't. So I don't know what it was, and it has not come back because I immediately protect myself.
Okay. And has any of them been, other than this black mass with no face, because that's kind of scary, but has any of them been a negative spirit or?
Oh, yeah.
Like, okay.
And
How do you deal with them?
I just push them away. And so for me, it's knowing that you're protected, knowing that you're in control of your space and nothing is allowed to come into it. I just push them out. You're not allowed in here. You can stay outside my house. I even had somebody else come into the house and here at my house and say they could feel that boundary line, and they saw somebody on the other side of the boundary, and they were told, I can't get past. Can you give her this message? Because I won't allow anything to come past until I open the doors.
Yeah, that's fair. Because I mean, you need your peace.
Yes.
I can't even begin to imagine like all of everything coming at you, and you're trying to work or sleep or eat.
Take a shower.
I was going to say, take a shower.
Yep.
Can you just imagine? I mean, just in the shower and boom, there's a spirit.
Yeah. So I had a friend who had another friend who had passed, and because she couldn't connect with her, because I was over at her house staying the night, and that she came to me in the shower, and I'm like, this is my time. Come afterwards.
But I need to talk to you now.
That was it.
Well, I can't believe I'm going to bring this part up. I mean, don't women kind of go to the restroom when they're out at a restaurant or at a nightclub, go in pairs to the restroom? Maybe that's what she was.
Yeah, but those are in stalls, not in the showers.
Yeah,
but we don't go.
Confused.
Yeah, we don't share the showers.
Most
people don't anyway.
I don't know.
Yeah. Disclosure: most people do not.
Right.
Put everybody in there.
Taking a weird turn all of a sudden here. This.
Well, you never know if we have to hold somebody's hair when they're throwing up in the bathrooms.
Yeah, that's okay, but not in the shower.
Yeah, that's not in the shower.
Yeah, that might come in handy Thursday night.
Oh,
yeah.
No.
Hopefully not, but anyway. BJ here has made a little comment here. Harold was my bathroom ghost. That just sounds weird. My bathroom ghost. I had to get rid of him. He became aggressive, and it was creepy having a male spirit where I shower and use a toilet. Yeah, that would be kind of weird.
Yeah.
That would be, yep.
Yeah.
So I'm curious how
Yeah.
she got rid of him.
Yeah.
She told me, and here's a shocker. I don't remember.
Oh no.
What? Oh no.
Yeah.
You?
Yeah, I know. So you do a lot of ghost hunting and everything.
Yes.
Okay, here's squirrel. So BJ said she sent me videos of the lights flickering and all kinds of weird stuff going on in the bathroom there. But how did you get rid of them, BJ? Anyway, as you go ghost hunting quite a bit, don't you? Do you?
Whenever I get a chance, yeah.
Do you, as you're walking around different locations, is it like, I'm sure it's just like really easy for them to come to you, or do they seem to just gravitate to you and know that you can definitely see them or something, or how does that work?
So whenever I go anywhere, there's people all around. No matter where we go, even if we're just walking down the street, there's people around everywhere. So it's just a matter of, do they step forward? A lot of them, they can see me, and then they realize that I can see them and that I can talk to, and it kind of startles some of them because religious beliefs. I've actually had one tell me this isn't right, so they wouldn't talk to me. So it just depends on, it really depends on the area, if I'm opened up or just allowing them to come through.
A spirit tells you that this isn't right?
Yeah, I had a spirit tell me this is not right because they were extremely religious on the other side, because I was doing a reading for somebody and their grandfather came through and he was standing there and I described him, and she's like, well, it surprises me that he's come through. And then he looks at me and says, this is not right. And then she says that's because of his religious background.
Mhm.
Wow. And BJ said, I just told him that he had to go. Only entities of the light are allowed to be around me, and anything of the darkness had to leave.
Good.
And
that's what I said earlier. That's in the intent. If you know that you're safe and you're pushing them out, they don't have the choice but to go.
Mm-hmm. When you were younger, I guess, just trying to learn how to control this or how to deal with this, really, was it difficult just walking down the street and seeing just spirits wandering around and stuff like that?
That's why I walked looking down at the ground a lot.
Really?
I did. Yep. And I tripped a lot.
Oh yeah.
Because I didn't want to acknowledge and I didn't want to see until I started realizing that, it's like, this is my path and they can stay here. Because most of the time I would see them and they would not approach me. But other than, just an occasional one to be like, I have to say something. And then they would step forward. But it wasn't until I was probably in my 20s that they really started communicating with me.
Really?
But I think that's because I became more open on it and allowing them to, because I just did not want to, I guess, foster it whenever I was younger, because I had too much stuff going on as a kid.
Mm-hmm. Did it ever just kind of, scare you or depress you or something? I don't know, that, all these things were coming at you for maybe what you could have thought no particular reason?
It didn't. I've never been afraid of it because to me, it's just been kind of a natural thing. I thought everybody could do it for a long time, but come to find out, I was different. But it didn't scare me. What was your other question?
I don't know. Let's see. Did it scare you? Oh, I don't remember. Damn it.
It's okay. It's all right. So, does anybody else in your family have this gift?
My daughter and my younger son have it as well.
Okay.
And then my grandmother on my father's side, and it skipped my mom.
Oh,
really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Does it normally do that? Skip a generation?
I honestly don't know how it works. It's just something sometimes it's there. Sometimes people will close it off as soon as it's Sorry, I was reading a comment. Says now you see why Paul needs the pink Post-it notes.
Yeah. Thank you, Freaky. Thank you, Freaky. Well, come on, stop. So Jilly's also a medium, and same thing with her family, kind of passes down through generations. So I don't know if that was it skips a generation in her family or what. We have
mine was also kind of to the point where my mother's mother was adopted, and then my father was adopted as well. So I don't know the complete history on those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We have been joined by another special guest.
What?
All the way from the most magical place on earth. Hi, Mike. How are you?
Hey!
I am wet. It is raining out here. I'm just gonna walk out and see if you guys can see what's going on around me. Whew.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you told me where you were, and we all know where you are. But tell everybody where you're at.
So I'm currently at Disney World. It is pretty awesome, but it is also super rainy right now.
and let me guess, just by your background, you're in Main Street. You're on Main Street, aren't you?
No, we're in Frontierland.
Oh, okay.
Frontierland. I don't know all the lands.
Okay, all right.
I'm not sure where you're supposed to go to collect the Pokemans.
So, now I asked you this before on our little messenger, but if you could make sure you tell Minnie Mouse hi from me.
Yes.
I had a crush on Minnie Mouse, and I actually have a picture of me laying on the couch in her house there.
Right. Yeah, she would like that back.
She wants that back.
Yeah, but that's fine.
Okay. She wants that back. Okay. Well, that wasn't in our agreement when I met her. So
I tried to explain it.
You know, that crazy Mickey Mouse probably. I don't know. He's
right. That jerk.
So, yeah. So how are you doing? How are you doing after your little accident that you had? Give us an update.
It's been a long road of recovery, but I'm still going through it. I still have scans. I have a CT scan to do. I have MRIs to do. Still have a brain surgery scheduled. I've got just one thing after another. I'm in Disney right now, and my favorite thing to do when I'm here is typically to just go nuts and eat whatever I can find. But I can't taste. Since the injury, I've lost the ability to taste any type of food. So I have nothing to eat, nothing to look forward to food-wise, and I can't smell. I completely lost my sense of smell, and that they believe is permanent, and I'm permanently deaf in my left ear now as well. So,
wow.
But hey, you know what? I'm alive, and maybe one day, like a year from now, I'll be able to enjoy some Fruit Loops, and I would be very excited for that.
There you go.
Fruit Loops, okay.
Now, to kind of get everybody caught up, you were in a pretty nasty accident.
Yeah, I was. I was in a bad accident involving an electric scooter at very slow speed. That's the sad part. I wasn't even going like super fast. I wish I was, but I was not. So it was very inglorious. But the issue was the sidewalk was just completely destroyed, and it was late. I didn't see it. There was nowhere to go, and it took me out. Gravity's a bitch, folks.
Yeah. Well, like you said,
goodness.
the important thing is you're here with us. You're not, in a coma or whatever. There you go. And you're almost back to your weird self.
Yes.
That comes and goes.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
We can't use the word normal.
No.
Just
Never.
No.
Just, you're back to the weird kind of self that you are.
Yep.
alien with the toaster.
Steve.
I'm in it. Oops. What did I just do? Oh, there we go.
I don't know what
You're still here. You're still there.
Okay.
So
Hey.
okay, so you guys have the podcast Para with a normal. I keep wanting to say with the normal. Para with a normal.
It's
That's our show, Pair with the Normal.
Are you guys back doing that?
Yeah, so we do have a podcast called Pair with the Abnormal, the Pair with the Normal podcast. Now that we have started coming back to do, but currently I'm stuck on the road. So it'll be kind of a little bit on pause. We're just going to have to do the show when we kind of can do the specials. But I literally finished this. I have to do the Spooky Explorers Club with Aaron Sagers. If you guys know who that is, I'll be on that for a few days. And then after that, I get to drive all the way back to Dallas, where my wife will then get on an airplane to fly to Vegas, and MaryLynn will have to drive me all the way back to Vegas because I can't fly because of my head injury. And then I've got a couple of days where I get to do some tests, and then we drive all the way up to past Sacramento, Sacramento. Yeah, to a disclosed location to do some filming. And then I have to drive from just past Sacramento all the way to Rock Island, Illinois. And we were supposed to finish filming on October 2nd. I'm supposed to be at the Rock Island for their event on October 4th. And the drive time from Sacramento to Rock Island is like 29 hours. So it's physically impossible to make, but I'm going to figure it out.
Well, there you go.
We're just going to tag team and just keep going.
Yeah. And then from there, we go on to Louisiana to film again. And then we go all the way down to Florida to Fort Myers to film again. And another show, Charlie's Bigfoot Expo or something.
Charlie's Angels?
Beyond Belief.
Yes, Charlie's Beyond Belief Expo. Yeah, we'll be there for that. So.
Yep.
And that's
I'll
the
see
one
you
that
there.
Natalie's going to be speaking
Yep.
at.
I'm going to be
Oh,
speaking, and yep.
Yeah, I'm excited. She mentioned she's doing some type of wet t-shirt contest, so I'm in.
It's
So-
a moist t-shirt contest. It's just moist.
Oh, moist.
There's no wet,
It's even better.
just moist.
So
That's
if,
even
No
better.
wet involved.
if you
Yeah,
guys
leave
can
it to
do
the
me a-
imagination.
If you guys can do me a favor and put all kinds of post-it notes on her, that would be great.
Yeah.
They're going to be putting up a bunch of post-it notes on me this weekend at
Nice.
at our conference. So yeah,
Get ready.
yeah. Anyway, well, Mike, I'm glad you can join us. This is awesome.
I'm excited, man. And there's plenty of ghosts still out there, ready to talk and ready to tell us their story. And MaryLynn and I are excited to get back into it and hear it. To see if we can find Bigfoot, Big Feet, Bigfoots, if there's plural, I'm not sure. Oh, and then of course, MaryLynn and I, we've launched our very own production company called Lost Ghost Productions. So we will be doing, we're doing now most of the actual production, the filming, everything, the writing, the producing, directing. We do it all with the association. Our other owner is Mike Ritchie from Charm City Paranormal, who's a phenomenal guy. So,
Nice.
Awesome.
yeah, he also likes wet t-shirt contests, but I tell him he's got to start shaving his nipples first.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right?
That's awkward. That's
Yeah.
awkward.
It's too much.
Maybe he can start out with moist. Just a moist
Right.
t-shirt. And
Yeah.
work his way
Well,
up.
let's not even go that far. Let's go to damp.
Okay, damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Just
Okay,
spring-
perfect. Yeah. Just a little into the water. Yeah. Yeah. A spritzing.
Please do not buy scratch and stiff post-its. Thank you so much for not putting those on me at the. Thank you, Poncho.
Oh yeah, those are bad.
Can you imagine?
I'm gonna have.
You know what? I found out they do those for tattoos.
I'm gonna have all
Yeah.
kinds of people putting scratch, or at least trying to scratch me.
Of
while
course.
I'm there.
Then it just turned out I was scratching some guy's butthole. So
Whoa!
Yeah. So a joke was on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he?
Ooh.
Nope, not gonna answer. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wanted to share.
I
is
thought
okay
it was
if
a donut hole. It was it's bad.
And it wasn't.
It was not. It was not.
So hey, can I
Wow.
share your website?
Yes,
Trying to get on.
please do. Mike G at OnlyFans. Oh, that one.
No, not that one.
Oh,
So glad
That's
you're
me.
doing good, Mike. I'm really happy for you.
thanks. I try.
This is their site. Lost Goat Productions. What can? Oh, look, there's Mike and there's MaryLynn. That's awesome.
Nice.
And of course, Katie McVeigh. I hope you guys know her. She's awesome.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, she'll be Booze on the Battleship too. Booze on the Battleship too. That'll be great, guys. You guys will love it.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So check that out. Let me get that out of there.
We have a Facebook page as well. If you want to come over, we'll start posting kind of stuff that we're doing. We actually have 4 projects that we're working on already.
Yes.
You guys sound like you need more stuff to do.
Yeah, well, at least something that's not illegal. That would be great.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I've got nothing then. I've got absolutely nothing.
I got nothing. Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, you could. Oh no, I'm not going to go there. Never mind. So we're kind of talking about MaryLynn being the medium and going ghost hunting and everything. What's the strangest thing that you've seen, Mike, in any of these locations besides your reflection?
You're
in the mirror?
opening up a can of worms there.
I know. I realized that right after I said it, and I'm really nervous.
Wow.
I am going to have my finger on the edit button here. 'Cause I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah. I the strangest thing, originally I was going to tell you about this weird growth on my testicle, but it turned out to be lint. So it just kind of went away. But there was, I would say, the weirdest thing. Oh man, I've seen so many strange things, but Yorktown Hospital was really out of this wild, weird craziness, because the ghosts there, or the spirits or entities, whatever you want to call them, they were so active when we first got there, and they apparently did not like the gentleman who opened up Yorktown, because we get in there, right? And he's showing me around, and he's like, yeah, these ghosts, they don't pay shit for rent, so you can do whatever the heck you want. I don't give a shit. Be as loud or as crazy as you want. And he's like, okay, bye, and then leaves. And then just like all hell breaks loose. MaryLynn was still outside because we didn't want to bring her in because, she's the psychic, so she likes it to be, kind of new, and you can't piss in a taster's choice and get Mr. Coffee. You know what I mean? So she's outside, and here I am. I'm in here, and with Josh and Shane Pittman, and the whole upstairs, everything starts just screaming, yelling. We hear things being slammed, thrown. It got so bad that we actually had to just stop carrying the cameras around and actually go through the entire Yorktown Hospital to make sure there was nobody else in the hospital, and there wasn't. That was what was so wild. And then after that, they all settled down.
Wow.
And then we were able to film, and they were a lot more reserved. But it was a really wild start, man. So that was probably one of the weirdest things. That, and then the very first episode, it's a slower, kind of chill episode for us. But when we go to the Black Swan Inn initially, the owner, she has this dog, and the dog happens to be named Willow, which also happens to be the name of my sister. So I was really shocked when they looked alike. And then after that, we go through, and I see this painting of this, like an old, 18th or 19th century, I should say, painting, maybe even 18th century. No, 19th century. That had been late 1800s. This painting was done. It's obviously a copy, and I knew it was a copy, but I've never actually seen the copy. My great aunt, back in 1916, won a national high school award to all of America for painting that replica
Oh,
in
wow.
oil.
Wow, that's awesome.
And I still have the painting at my house to this day. So when I looked into this seance room and I saw that painting, the first time I've ever seen a copy, that blew my mind. And then I smelled hot dog water, and that was also weird.
So let me paint a picture here.
Thank you.
At the Black Swan Inn, and
There's so many questions. I have no idea where to start.
it is
you know?
raining cats and dogs. I mean, it's lightning and thundering and just bad. And then all of a sudden, Mike says he smells hot dog water. And I'm like, that is not hot dog water. That is a skunk. He's from Las Vegas. He's never smelled a skunk.
Nope.
And to him, it smelled like hot dog water.
I thought it was old hot dogs. That's it.
The dog Willow is a part coyote, and she had chased the skunk underneath the house, and it had sprayed under the house, so we could smell it coming up.
That's pungent.
So
Yeah.
for
I found it to be semi-enjoyable. I'm not going to lie.
Okay. Okay.
well,
I could have gone for a Farmer John's right there. Maybe stopped at a Costco.
So
For membership.
for the longest time,
It's
I
pretty
could never,
exclusive. That's
I could never smell skunk. I don't know why that was, but and then all of a sudden one day I smelt it and like, holy crap, this is not good.
No,
It didn't smell like hot dog water though.
no.
no. That's exactly what it smelled like to me. Well, I can't smell now, but when I could smell, yeah, that was what it smelled like.
So how do
I
you
do
make your
not-
hot dogs? Do you always boil them, or do you put them in the microwave or grill them? How do you like your hot dogs?
No, I never make them the same way.
How do you like
twice.
your wieners?
I mix them up. I mix and mash, my friend. Sometimes I just microwave. Sometimes I'll grill. Sometimes I'll put them in a pan. Sometimes I'll boil them. Sometimes, but not all the times. Okay. Sometimes I'll put them in the oven. Sometimes I'll buy a hot dog toaster. There's so many different ways. Sometimes I'll just keep it in my pocket until I feel like it's room temperature. There's so many ways to eat a hot dog, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, how to make hot dogs right here. Paranormal.
But the
Woman.
thing is, Mike can burn boiling water.
Yes, that's true. I'm actually not allowed to cook. I've actually burnt the hair off both of my forearms trying to make eggs. I was 18. Yes.
Oh, wow.
I was trying to make ramen noodles one time, and I got the water, and then the water started to like smoke. So I thought that meant that it was time to put the noodles in. So I grabbed the noodles and I put the noodles in, and then the noodles caught fire. So I didn't know what to do. So I just went to the sink and I just filled up a cup, and then I poured the cup on the noodles, but I forgot to turn off the stove. So it just exploded, and I blew off both of my eyebrows. Yeah,
What
so
exploded? The water, the pot exploded?
yeah, the whole thing, like a giant steam explosion. Yeah, it was a bad idea.
Yeah, that would hurt.
So yeah, I don't cook.
See that little scar there? I
Yeah.
was in the kitchen at work, and I was getting out of somebody's way because I was actually making a hot dog, and we have a little grill in there, and I just kind of moved, and the one time I'm in the kitchen, I singed myself.
See,
But I mean,
never
I
without your
slapped my
wiener in
eyebrow.
public, folks.
Do what?
That's what happens.
What do what? Never do
I
what?
said never whip out your wiener in public like you just did. See, you got a
Yeah.
star now.
Whip my wiener out. I was grilling a
Yeah.
hot dog.
That's your wiener.
Yeah, you shouldn't have, you know what I mean? You can't just go doing that in places.
Just
That's how you get
have
stars.
control of your wiener.
That's how I get.
Yeah, I mean, you're
stars.
lucky. I'm not allowed within 500 feet of a Chuck E. Cheese. So
I wouldn't want to go anywhere near a Chuck E. Cheese, though.
I don't now.
I mean, if Chuck E. Cheese wants to come on and sponsor this, I'll go there anytime you want. But if they don't, I really don't like Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's-
This one from PG
This
to R
this
kind of
took
quick.
Such a turn.
I know. Hey, Rob, BMR's here. Make sure you guys in 45 minutes, less than 45 minutes, make sure you guys head on over to BMR's channel, and all the Misfits are going to be there. We're going to be talking about the conference. Unfortunately, Mike is not going to be at the conference this year. But, hopefully there's going to be a second conference, and maybe you can fit that into your busy schedule.
I will
Yeah,
make sure it's possible.
what is it?
What is it? It's the. I'm
The
glad you
Crossing
asked what it
Realms
is, because we haven't plugged it in a second. So it's the Crossing Realms Conference, September 19th and 20th at
Oh,
Richmond.
right.
I almost said Virginia again. You're going to have everything from UFOs to paranormals to the cryptid. At the Eagleton Civic Center, there's going to be a gallery reading by MaryLynn there. And we're also, in case it's going to be $20 if you want to get go to gallery reading. That's going to be fantastic. There's going to be a ghost hunt after the conference. Unfortunately, that's sold out. There's going to be a pre-party. There's going to be a meet and greet. There's going to be, hot dogs ablazing.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to keep their wieners under control.
Under control.
Boy, I tell you what, I miss some corn dog juice.
Chris
One
is
day.
going to yell at me because I'm going to say I just said there's hot dogs ablazing, and I don't think there's going to be hot dogs ablazing.
Ah, man.
So anyway,
Pink Post-it notes everywhere.
pink post-it notes
Scratches.
everywhere.
Post-it
Make sure you get
notes.
your tickets to the conference at Eventbrite. Just follow this link here.
Thanks,
there are
Pamela.
there are still tickets available.
You're the best,
so
Pamela.
She is. How long are
I
you
hope
in?
you're doing well, Pamela.
She is. Okay. How long are you in Disney World?
I am in Disney World for the next four days, I think.
Have you ever thought of doing
Until
stand-up
Sunday?
comedy, Mike? Have you thought about doing stand-up comedy?
So yeah, well, I'm so busy hitting my head. So
Yeah.
you're
So your schedule's blocked.
You're
right.
You're totally booked.
So I'm so booked. Yeah, it's funny. My only issue with doing stand-up comedy, and MaryLynn kind of knows this. So I've always done comedy most of my life, but I don't like doing stand-up because I've had to work with a lot of stand-up comedians, both local, and I've interviewed a lot of famous stand-up comedians. Like Howie Mandel and Paul Rodriguez, and all these guys, right? So my big issue is most of them are just absolutely awful. So after that, and being just around the society, and then you have to tell the same jokes over and over again each time you go to a new place. That's not me. I like just to keep things going and free flow and have fun. Maybe improv one day. You never know.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just like hot dog juice. You don't reuse it twice. You don't use it twice.
Well, exactly.
Yeah, you got to dump the
exactly.
old juice out, and yeah. So
It can be a deodorant too.
Ode to Wiener.
Natalie's like, how do you do that?
Well, it's called a wiener wash.
Wiener wash.
Yeah. So
I think Natalie's really thinking, how the hell did I get on this? How do I get out of here?
well, I mean,
I think I hear my career dropping. Sorry.
I hear a spin-off.
The boing, boing,
Wiener
boing.
talk with Paul.
Oh God, there it goes. Rolling down the hill.
So
yeah.
I think I might have asked this the last time you guys were on, but I don't have any pink post-it notes here, so I don't remember what I asked before. How did you two meet each other?
Applebee's?
No, it was on
What?
the pole.
It was on the pole. I can see him. I can see him being on a pole, but I'm a little
True.
worried now.
Somebody else met me on the stripper pole.
Yeah. No, we met up. We actually met on when I was a host for the Rocking Comedy show, and she had come on because she had started her own show called MaryLynn Does Psychic Shit or something like that.
MaryLynn.
Right. And then we just kind of hit it off. The first thing she said was, I don't know you, you don't know me, but your mom's super sick. She's going to die.
I didn't say she's
Donny.
going to die. I didn't say
She said, look, between you and me, and she got all quiet, like, that bitch is dying. That's what she said to me. And I was like, what? And then I was like, whoa. And then I was like, are you sure? She's like, yeah, I don't know if it's going to be like 3 days, 3 months, 2 years, but it's something with the number 3. And the mom died that night at 3 a.m. Legit.
Really?
It wasn't my
Like
mom. It was somebody else's
legit?
mom. But what's that?
Legit your mom or somebody else's
It
mom?
was his
Yeah,
wife's.
it was my wife's mom.
And the way it
Okay.
really happened is she was actually there on the couch, was watching the show, and I started talking to them, and because I told them that, you know, I could see it, and I was like, but your mom has been really sick. I was more, I guess, kosher than just saying she's gonna
What?
die.
I thought my way was verbatim. Okay.
That's his memory.
Yeah.
I don't
So
know if
that's how we met. That's actually
That's
how we met.
Really?
And then
Yeah.
he came on my show, and he actually called in on my show, the Mystic MaryLynn show, and he
Yeah.
was talking about his mother-in-law because they had given a couch to Jay.
Yes.
Remember
So
that?
okay, I gave the couch to Jay because we wanted it out of our house. So she was enormous, and she loved to eat, and she kept bothering us. So I decided to give the couch to Jay, hoping that she would follow the couch. But just to be safe, I also left a trail of McDonald's double cheeseburgers to the couch, so she could get there
So he actually
just like
calls
that.
in on the show and tells me this, that he's leaving, and all I can visualize was him dropping hamburgers because she was there in the
Yes.
studio, and he
And I really did do that,
he really did do it.
and it probably worked.
Yep, she
Amy,
was there.
I really don't know.
Nobody knows Amy,
No, yeah, I don't know.
but that is how we met. And then she moved to Texas, and I kept doing some shows. I had a podcast called Mad Mike's High Power Hour, the only 2-hour show that was 15 minutes long. But I wanted to do something more. I felt like I still didn't find my calling. I tried a couple of other shows, and nothing was working. And I just happened years later, years down the road, I run back into MaryLynn. She's on a podcast. She's like, hey, well, I'm going to Deadwood. I'm going to do this great convention, this haunted convention. Maybe you need to come down and check it out. And I said, you know what? I got nothing to lose. I'm going to do it. It feels right to me. I went to Deadwood. I had my first meeting with a bunch of paranormal, like-minded people, and I got to do some touring, and it was so awesome, and people were so cool, and I just felt like I belonged there, you know. And after that, I said, MaryLynn, let's team up, man, because she wanted to do her own podcast. I said, well, let's start a new one. And then after that, came the show idea, and I managed to convince a couple of suckers to help us film our show, and it's pretty much just been history from there.
Once again, due to
Poor Amy, she was doing some work. She was probably listening to the show. She came back, and the first thing she heard was we met on the pole.
That's a great time to come in, Amy.
Sorry, Amy. You missed a lot.
Yes, so when we
So
did
much.
our first episode, that's the first time that Mike and I had actually worked together. We hadn't
Yes.
done any kind of filming. Mike had never done any investigation, so he had never done other than Deadwood, going on the tour there. So that was his first real experience into doing any kind of paranormal.
So have you always been interested in the paranormal, Mike, or just something that Mary?
I mean, no. I mean, it wasn't really. I mean, I think I've always been, I guess, intuitive, right? Some people like to say sensitive, but I'm not a big crier. So I wasn't sure what to do. It really didn't indicate to me until I actually got a chance to talk to MaryLynn about it. But sometimes that's life, guys. You never know what your next step is going to be, and so you should always appreciate every opportunity as they present themselves.
Agreed.
You
And
know,
always wear clean underwear.
Yes.
or not, because you can turn it inside out. Now
Or
you've got
just wear
2 days.
none.
You
Don't
could
wear
flip
any.
it around. That's 3 days. Turn it around again. That's 4 days. See, so work with what you got, people.
Mhm.
Just don't wear more than 4 days. At that point,
That
you
would
pretty
be-
much just run out of laundry room.
it would end up walking itself. after
Yeah,
4
at that point, you
Yeah.
put on so many skid marks, you'll look like Beetlejuice. Yeah.
Oh. Yes,
Oh,
thank you
my.
for changing that the tune here. Oh, Mickey, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking. Sorry, I'm just I don't know. I'm just pushing buttons here at this point.
Just push buttons. There you go.
Yeah.
Got off the skid marks.
Let's move away from the skid mark location. I don't know. I'm having trouble thinking of questions now.
Well, that's all right. I'm probably going to get out of here now. I think we've got to go do some rides or something.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we'll have
So
fun.
when he's
And
with Mike, this is the way he is all the time.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's true. So, yeah, I'm going to fuck off now.
whoa.
Yeah.
Tell Minnie I'm mad at her and she's not getting that picture.
Okay, I will let her know.
So seriously, Mike, thanks for coming on. I appreciate you being here, and glad you're doing well and on the road to recovery, brother.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me on.
No
Thank
problem.
See you
you.
later.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
That
Then how do you do it?
I
How do
laugh
you
all
do
the
it?
time. And a lot of times I just kind of look at him. It's like when you watch the show, me rolling my eyes, that's really what I do. It's just look at him. It's like he reminds me of my younger son. So that's what I kind of keep that in mind. So it's like, okay, big kid.
How old is Mike?
42.
And
Going on 12.
Yeah, going on 12.
Going on 12. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
But you know
Makes
what?
sense.
It's fun 12.
Oh, yeah.
Mickey, I don't know that we could describe it. Oh, come on. He's like a fart in the whirlwind.
Very much so.
Oh, God. I'm having mic issues and you're having technical issues with the button.
Natalie and MaryLynn, I think you guys both have mic issues.
I think we
Mine is
do.
a real
Different
mic.
kind. Different kind of mic. Oh,
I forgot mine.
good golly, where are we? Where were we?
I don't even know anymore.
Yeah.
Don't even know.
So
How do you
okay,
follow that?
I know.
I know.
I'm my face hurts.
But you had to ask him, what's the strangest thing
Well,
that
you
you've
know-
encountered? And then who? Oh my God!
You
then the
almost
answer's
opened the
about
door
his
on that.
testicle?
Yeah.
What's on his testicle?
Oh God.
The lint.
The lint on his testicle. I lost it, and there's
Hey,
Tex.
Tex, you missed the testicle
comes
lint
into Mike's
conversation that we
testicle.
had.
I
Yes.
wasn't sure if y'all weren't talking about me and lints on my testicles or
No,
what.
we weren't.
No,
No,
it wasn't you.
no. Meetups on poles.
But I'm also thinking, what did I walk into?
Exactly.
Right.
That's kind
Right?
of what I was wondering when I brought Mike up here.
You asked for it.
I did, but it was.
I missed Mike.
You missed
Yeah.
Mike. This is
He-
very
Yeah,
5 minutes ago he got out.
like legit, like less than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Man.
So anyway, MaryLynn, let's try and get back to some kind of whatever. Is there any place that you're really looking forward to in the future that you and Mike are going to be filming at, or maybe a conference that you're going to be at anytime soon?
Well, we're going to be at the Crossing Realms conference.
Thank you for that. I tossed that one up. Anyway, any?
Well, I'm going to be there anyway.
Yes. I don't know. Richmond's never going to be the same. It would really be messed up if Mike showed up there.
Yeah,
you
Just
imagine?
saying.
he won't be there because
Um,
he's in Disney World.
Yeah, he's down at Disney World.
I'm so glad he's doing better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can tell with him talking, though, he's a little bit slower in just kind of forming his thoughts and stuff. So that's where he pauses so he can remember what he's saying. And sometimes he'll just forget and go off on something else.
Boy,
But I
hell,
think we all do
I'm,
that.
I'm like that daily.
I was just going to say, I have that problem and I've never been in an accident.
10 times, at least 10 times just during the session, Paul.
Thank you.
I'm like, where's a post-it note?
Over here. Hello.
Well, you heard me when you asked a question earlier. I got one of them and couldn't remember what you asked on this other one.
Nobody
Yeah.
else can remember.
And the thing is, I forgot.
And nobody posted it in the chat. I figured somebody
No.
would.
No.
Amy, we're going to have maybe have a waking up weird to deal with this issue one Wednesday or
Yeah.
Tuesday. Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, we'll Tex and I will. Well, no, never mind. I'm not going to say that one.
What?
Yeah, no.
We will
So-
explore our linted testicles on Winking Weird.
See, that's
Okay.
exactly what I wasn't
Don't
going to
become
say.
split.
I know. So I figured I'd say it for you.
Right.
So, MaryLynn, the places that you guys are going, what is something that you are really, really looking forward to investigate that you haven't yet?
Well, that I haven't yet. We don't have it planned, but hopefully sometime in the future, we're looking at going to Ireland and Scotland to be able to go over there.
Ooh.
So I want to be able to go and tour and, investigate the castles over there.
That's
Really?
awesome.
That would be so cool.
Because I've always kind of wanted to I've seen TV shows on Dracula's castle, and I thought that would be kind of cool to see.
And they did have some stuff there, some things that were going over there, and I think they got rescheduled or whatever. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but I would love to go. And now they're doing weddings at the castle.
Oh, nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
And then one of the
Maybe we
places
can like crash a wedding.
crash a wedding, go all the way over there just to crash it.
Yeah, and then do an investigation. That'd be cool.
There you go.
We were at a haunted location that does weddings, and the place is haunted. And I always thought, I mean, that would just be a really cool like October wedding theme,
Yep.
get married here and with the spirits or whatever. I think that would be really cool. But they don't want to advertise it as such.
Right. So I did the Pioneer Saloon out in Las Vegas. I was the host of the lockdowns. We would do the investigations. And then I'm also an ordained minister. So we actually did a haunted wedding at the Pioneer Saloon. And I married the couple there during a haunted lockdown.
Really?
Wow.
That's cool.
They had got it set up ahead of time and we got all the licensing and everything. And we did it. So it was fun.
That's cool.
Yep.
What did they wear? I mean, did they wear like all just black?
They were bikers.
Oh, okay, bikers.
So they were wearing their leather and stuff. And then she was wearing a little dress and her biker boots. And
So,
That's cool.
so I mean, did like the flower girl and ring bearer, were they real people or were they spirits? That would be cool if they were.
they were
spirits.
real people. It was their friend.
Well, they're throwing the bouquet. The spirit catches it, or our spirit
just
throws it back.
floating away.
That would be interesting. Anyway, how you doing, Tex?
I'm good. I have flopped my sleep. Maybe I have flopped my sleep schedule, so I am now living I'm a day walker now. So
You're a day walker.
for the time being, anyway, till we get back.
Yeah.
Right.
So, you and MaryLynn are going to be driving up to Richmond tomorrow.
Yes.
Is that right? Tomorrow morning, you guys are
We're
leaving.
leaving. We're leaving whenever she gets here. We're gonna leave.
Yep.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I'll figure it out, let you know here in just a little bit of what my plan is, because I still have to pack up my stuff.
Mm.
And she's got a lot of work she's got to do there still. So
Yeah, making t-shirts.
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah.
Packing.
Texas t-shirts are done. I just got another order for other t-shirts.
Wow.
Yeah,
Tell
because she's bringing the conference T-shirts and
Okay.
extras that I ordered.
Yep.
So, and then I've got the T-shirts that I already had. So I got a truckload. I got a truckload of stuff already.
Yeah,
So I've
well
also
said.
started doing like the football themed shirts, coasters, koozies, all that stuff too. So I've got a lot of orders on those too.
So tell us a little bit about that. I've seen the artwork that you've done on Texas shirts and the conference shirts. Tell us about your business there. Jesus, that one.
Oh, you know what would be cool? If we could get a peek at the conference shirts. None of us have seen them.
Ooh.
They're boxed up in my car already.
Never mind.
Oh no.
And we won't get a look at them.
More to come.
We won't see him. Well, she left. We won't see him until. Is that a Harry Potter scarf back there?
Probably.
It looks like a Harry Potter scarf. Look.
That's what it looks like.
That is a
Oh,
very.
whoa. What did I just do?
What happened?
I don't know.
What happened?
I don't know. I'm
What?
scared. Let's see. Oh. Here, let's put.
What
How do
are
I
you doing?
I'm trying to make her screen bigger. No, forget it.
Oh goodness.
The hubby's gonna go grab it out of the car for me.
Is that a Harry Potter scarf behind you?
Of course it is. My whole room is Harry Potter. You want to see it?
I just noticed that. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, cool.
Oh wow.
Oh my God.
That.
Now, how did that happen? Who did that?
Yeah. I told my husband I was going to do just a little corner, and it ended up being I liked it so much, so I ended up going and doing the whole ceiling.
That is cool.
Wow.
That is really cool.
But yeah, here's I've got a whole collection over here.
Arrow with the normal. That is awesome.
So neat.
And it's spilling over into my living room now.
Oh, wow. That is cool.
That is so awesome.
How did
But-
you do that, Tex?
So those are lights. Underneath the clouds, it lights
I
up.
was just gonna ask.
Let me get-
Oh, that's got to be cool.
That is super cool. So little Patty's bedroom is Harry Potter. Cool. Brandon, we love that. And those of you going to the conference, you get to meet Brandon as well.
Yes.
Yay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I packed his hat today.
Oh,
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
all right.
So
All right, I'm
cool.
doing
Turn off
that.
studio.
I'm doing that. Oh, wow.
That's
Alexa,
pretty awesome.
turn on studio.
There
Uh-oh.
you go.
There it is.
Oh, very cool.
That's all the
Everybody's
speakers
name
and
on
the
there.
guests and sponsors and everything else right there.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like
That
a world
is-
tour T-shirt.
That is awesome.
And this is
And
my husband, Pat.
oh, hi,
Hey,
Pat.
Pat.
Hi.
She dresses me.
Okay. So, Pat, are you a fan of Harry Potter?
I am because Mary is.
Speak right? Yeah, exactly.
Good
I-
answer.
I know all the episodes because I hear them every night.
I watch them
before I
to
go to
sleep.
bed.
So he's a fan by proxy.
He is.
Yeah.
So I can tell you which movie is coming on just by the opening note of the movie.
You can put this one back in.
He's tested me.
I can guess
Thank
this
you, Pat.
movie in one note. Wow.
I've actually had the pleasure of meeting Pat.
Yep,
So-
you did.
Really?
Sorry about that. No.
Yeah, MaryLynn lives about 45 minutes down the road from me.
Wow.
That's
So-
cool.
Yeah.
Gary said that he wants to see the miniature brooms. I will actually bring one to the conference and give it to you
Oh, cool.
There you go, Gary.
because I got some little because I got a walking stick from him and I need to get some money to him, but got some other sticks, so I made some little witches brooms out of them.
Nice. So Gary makes some really cool walking sticks.
He does.
I found out
Back there.
Oh, I see it. Just see a little bit of it. We'll see those at the conference this weekend too. BJ LaPier also makes cool walking sticks with like little coasters on top, so that's pretty cool.
Cool.
We got some talented people in our chat.
Not me, but in the chat, yes.
I said
you
in
were
chat
asking about my graphic stuff. I'm
Yes.
also a graphic designer. I do logos, all kinds of stuff, video editing. I'm also an intuitive painter. So I do paint pouring, and I've also do acrylic, just painting by hand. That started about 3 years ago. Thought I would give it a shot and try it, and found out that I could actually paint, and just continued with it.
Intuitive painter. What does that mean?
Yeah.
So it means that I have you choose three colors, and then I may put one with it just to figure out. And then it's a liquid painting that I pour onto the canvas in just different ways. And then as I'm thinking about you, I do readings sometimes with that intuitive painting, or I can just, everything goes into the painting as well if I'm not right there with you. But things come out in it. So let me grab this one.
Oh, wow.
Looks like a snail without his shell.
And then if you look right here, it also looks like a bull.
Yeah. And kind of, yeah.
See butterflies and all kinds of stuff. But that's just a sample of a little one that I've done.
That's beautiful.
So So as you're doing a reading for somebody, holy cow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
So, and it's something I'd never seen anybody do that. And because I was it started because I was listening to a podcast and I was trying the painting. So as I was listening, I was thinking of that person and all these things started coming out in it. So I called her and sent her a message. I said, this is your painting. And it was associated, her father had just passed away. There was a bird that was showing in there. So, and it was just all kinds of stuff that was associated with with him passing.
Shelley says that's
Thank
gorgeous.
you.
That is pretty cool.
But yeah, I actually did the painting at the Rock Island. Or not the Rock Island, the Broadhead convention. Whenever I was there, I actually lined up and everybody just came in, was ordering paintings and stuff. And I think it was about 23 paintings in a 6-hour period that I was able to get done.
Wow. Little Patty wants to know if you are into paper crafts.
What kind of paper crafts?
You know, we touch on everything here on Paranormal Among Us. Hot dog juice, paper crafts,
Testicle lint.
testicle lint. You know, you can't one-stop shop for just about anything that you can think of.
Yep. Right here.
Just
right
ask.
here.
Just ask.
We've got it.
We need. Oh no, never mind. I'm not going to go there. Again, I lost it.
Lost for words.
Lost
Okay.
for words.
All right.
I don't have my post-it notes.
So MaryLynn, you're going to be giving readings, and you're going to be at the conference.
Yes.
So somebody can sign up for a reading from you as a private reading, correct?
Yes.
Awesome.
All they have to do is come up to the table. They can also hit me up on Facebook, MaryLynn Bast. Just hit me up there. I can do private readings. I can do them over the phone. I can do them even on Facebook, FaceTime.
Okay.
I've done remote viewings and things like that, helping people with paranormal investigations. So just pretty much anything. So, but yeah, I'll be there. They can just reach out, book with me, and we can do it at the event or anytime outside the event.
I didn't know you did remote viewing as well.
I do.
She did a reading. We was at the San Antonio conference, and she did a reading on the doll that I had bought. And that was very interesting. The girl died in a wagon accident, if I remember correctly. And she from what I understand, you know, because I sold the doll to the doll house person, right? And she was happy with that decision, from what I understand. So, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, so I can read objects, I can read pictures and stuff like that as well. Just
Really,
it happens.
The one time we were at Arcadia, and which is down in somewhere in Missouri, southeastern Missouri, I believe. Brian Bowden was on the show and on BMR show, and he was picking things out. He had never been to this location before, and I mean, he was picking stuff out left and right, and I thought that was just amazing. How long have you been doing remote viewing, or how long have you known that you can do?
Probably for the past 15 years, because I really hadn't tried. Because you heard of astral traveling?
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I kind of realized that I could do the remote viewing as a way of astral traveling. So that's kind of how I do that. And it's like I'm almost there and I can see what's going on. I don't have to be asleep for that. I can actually do it while I'm awake.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Have you ever found missing people?
I helped one person, her husband had come up missing, and I was able to pinpoint where he was. He had been murdered, and I was able to help. Yeah. So on that one, and I've actually worked with the Baton Rouge Police Department. There was a detective. I worked with her on some active cases. She called me that she was at a shooting at a school, and I told her who the person was, why, and what the person had drove off in. And it was a white Jeep, and they ended up pulling him over just a couple blocks away, and he had the weapon with him, and it played out exactly the way I told her it had.
Who's got the echo going?
I do. I have a dog who's panting and not doing well because of the storm, so I'm going to go on mute.
Wow, that's amazing. But I've talked to a few other remote viewers, and I guess doing that kind of detective work, I guess you have to be kind of careful that they don't consider you a suspect or anything.
Exactly. And that's to where he's like, well, how did you know all of that? It's like, well, I'm over here when all of this happened, and I can show that I'm over here.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And it's also to the point of, did someone tell you the details or anything like that? It's like, if they want to believe, they can. And a lot of the times they're very skeptical of it.
Well, I mean, I can understand it with missing people and stuff. I mean, skeptical about it, and then listening to you, and then, oh my God, this is really where we're going to find this.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, you're probably going to be really interested in the interviews that I've got coming up. It's going to be a series. It's going to be probably like a 3 or 4 part series. But I'm interviewing a former executioner from Texas, and he did executions for 17 years. He performed over 176 executions.
Wow.
He's got some attachments.
And I am going to be doing a one-on-one interview with him. He's never done one. I'll be the first one to interview.
If you want somebody to read you.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. Hey, do you interpret dreams?
I do.
Okay, I got one for you.
Okay.
So this is a weird one.
Depends on what kind of it. No.
Right? So what's that with testicle lint? No.
Is there hot dog juice in it?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's juicy lint.
Back off the rails we go.
Yeah. So me and my 3 kids were at my old home place, okay, where I grew up. And of course, we had our trailer, and then my sister's house was next door to us, right on the same.
And this is a dream, right?
Yes. And we started out. We were at my house, the trailer, and there was a herd of elephants outside the house. Okay, or is it a pack of elephants, herd of elephants, whatever it is?
I think it's a herd.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking, and I got to thinking about it. I'm like, well, they're pachyderms, or is it a pack of, But anyway, so we're out there, and the elephants are cruising around and stuff. And I'm telling the kids, look, don't get too close to the little ones, right? Well, evidently they did. Oh, and my dog was with us. The dog that I have now was with us. And so evidently, anyway, the bull elephant got mad and started chasing us. So we ran over to my sister's house. I don't know why, but we ran over to my sister's house, and there's nobody else home, right? It's just us. And my kids are little at this point in the dream. They're little. And the most of the herd is like just kind of standing around outside, but the bull is like ramming the house, and he breaks in the back door, right? And I'm trying to, get the kids to a safe place and trying to get out of sight so this thing will quit paying attention to us. I'm hoping is the deal, right? And I'm trying to wrangle the kids. I'm trying to wrangle the dog. So I get us all into a closet in my sister's back bedroom. Okay. And it's full of just like it's piled up with blankets and pillows and stuff, right? No clothes. So he's ramming the house and everything, and the dog gets out, and I'm trying to get the dog and everything. And I go and I get the dog, and I'm coming back down the hallway, and I look into the what was my nephew's bedroom. And there's this elephant standing in the bedroom, but the elephant is about the size of a chihuahua. Okay. And I'm thinking, oh crap, no wonder this thing's going nuts, right? He can't find his little baby, right? So I stuff the dog in the closet with the kids, and I get the little bitty elephant, and I toss him outside. And in the course of doing this, the bull elephant sees it. He starts ramming this part of the house, and and all this kind of stuff. So anyway, I get the little bitty elephant outside and everything, and finally the elephants go away. Right.
Okay.
That was the dream.
Okay, so let's address the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
So for me, that is kind of your life story right now. You've got all of these things. It feels like it's just so big that's coming at you, just all the different stuff that keeps happening. And there's one person that is just really driving that, and it's continuing. So it's more of a symbolism for me. You taking care of your kids and then being younger, that's you trying to take care of everybody around you and everything that's going on. But the little baby, you see a solution, but the bigger elephant keeps doing that, but then finally goes away. So you do have the solutions there, but it's just, this is something that's going on in your life that you need to get that person you need to appease that person. Why are they coming after you? Why do they keep coming at? It's like, what's going on? There's something there that it could be a former boss. It could be your current boss. It could be somebody that is in charge, but not in charge, if that makes sense.
Somebody like thinks they're in charge.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's more of a symbolism dream, and it's just kind of, you see all the other people standing around there, or the other elephants standing around there not doing anything. That's the people around you that's not stepping in, that's not helping, but they're not attacking either. They're just watching.
Okay, well, Krista's kind of in charge of the conference thing, and everybody else is standing around, so maybe that's it.
Now, I think it's more you've got other things going on that is you're trying to get a handle on some stuff, and it's something in your mind. It's really big. I do see some financial with that. There's something there that's, that keeps going. It's going back to the financial, and that's where you feel like you just keep getting hit with it.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah.
Without going too deep.
No, I'm thinking about it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I get that. That. Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Cool. So those of you that are coming to the conference, you could go on over to MaryLynn's table and get a reading. Maybe have her analyze a dream. That would be kind of cool. And don't forget also the gallery readings, $20 at the Ray. This will be at the Ray County Museum, inside the Ray County Museum. So that'll be kind of you think that'll be kind of a challenge for you with all kinds of other weird spirits floating around in there that maybe they could be blocking things to get to the guests that are trying to get readings?
Sometimes, but in most cases, when the guests come in, they bring their spirits with them. The others kind of hang back and just kind of say, who's invading our space? And so that's where it's sometimes they'll come up and they want to interact, but I can also see where those boundary lines are.
Awesome.
So BJ has a question. It says about a dream. It went off.
There it is. Gotcha. How about when you dream about carrying around the severed head of your friend in a tote? Okay. And the head is alive and looks around. Basics of the dream. This is coming from a horror writer.
Okay.
And thank you, Josh. Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you, bud.
So let's anything there? I mean,
so if it's a real dream, or is that something that she's writing about?
I believe it's a dream. I would say a dream.
Okay, so I'm also an author. I have some books published, and I used to dream some of the storylines that would go in my books. So if as an author, she may be dreaming that, but for me, the symbolism of carrying your severed friend's head, but they're still alive, just means that their thoughts are with you all the time, and you wish that they were there, but they're not.
Okay. That is a little weird. Get that right off the screen. This has been a very, very interesting show. We've touched on just about everything we could, and still be allowed to broadcast on YouTube. But MaryLynn, looking forward to seeing you again. I'll see you Thursday when we get there.
See you Thursday.
So guys, and I'll see you Tex here in just a few minutes, and you two will be on Tex's channel a little bit later on tonight. So if I don't see you on there, because I got to go to work tomorrow, so I'll be going to bed soon. You guys have a safe trip tomorrow, and make sure you keep Tex in line, MaryLynn.
I will try. After dealing with Mike, I think I can handle Tex.
I think you can. I think that's yeah,
I'm light work compared to Mike.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, dude, you missed that one. Guys, make sure you head on over to BMR here in about a minute. We'll all be over there and having some fun before the conference. Thank you, Donny, for the $20 for the $19.99. And thank you, Corbin, for the membership gifts. So everybody, thank you guys for watching. MaryLynn, again, thank you so much for coming on. And glad that Mike was able to come in and, tank the show or whatever.
Chaos.
Yeah, exactly. But
hey, Jill, email me and we'll set up a time. She's going to come on the porch.
She's going to be at the conference, so you guys, if she doesn't get to email you beforehand, so you guys can talk in person.
Good deal.
Yes, people are going to be doing karaoke. Yes, everybody, safe travels. If you're coming to the conference, safe travels anywhere you're going. So take care, everybody. Thank you again very much for being here tonight. I really appreciate you all. I'm sounding like I'm from Texas now, y'all. Everybody have a great night. We'll see you on BMR show here in just a few seconds. See you guys.
Are you ready to see what lies beneath the ever-thinning veil of the unknown? Book your craft now for the Crossing Realms Conference September 19th and 20th in Richmond, Missouri.
This is the future.
This unprecedented experience allows you to not only hear and interact with a cornucopia of highly respected researchers, scientists, and experiencers. It will shape the very foundations of your reality. You will lay witness to some of the best evidence collected in decades.
This is the future.
Be a part of history in the making. Get your tickets now at eventbrite.com. The Crossing Realms Conference, where the paranormal becomes normal.